Guys, how's it going? I hope you are well. I hope you all had a good Christmas for those of you that celebrate. Today we've got a full moon. We've got a full moon in Cancer, and the energy around this full moon is confusion. What's new? What's new? But the good news is it will pass. There's a lot more positive astrology coming up as we head into 2024. This is the last full moon of 2023. And we still have Mercury in retrograde. So Mercury in retrograde affects things like communication. It affects things like technology going wrong. It can affect things coming back around. So people coming back into your life, situations reoccurring, things for you to reevaluate, basically. So I don't know how many of you got a text from your ex on Christmas, but probably a fair few. Anyway, let's see what the full moon energy is. If you've got crystals, by the way, the full moon is a really good time to put them either on a windowsill where the moon, is obviously going to pass by your house, or actually put them outside in a Tupperware or, bit of cling film over the top or whatever you want to do. It just charges them. It charges them and cleanses them. Okay, let's see. Let's get on with it. What do we need to know? Thank you to those of you that have been buying my Oracle deck. Some of you even bought some yesterday, so it must have been Christmas presents or Christmas money maybe. I'll get them to the post office as soon as I can. Let's see. What's going on with this full moon in Cancer? What do we need to know? It's going to be affecting emotions as well because Cancer is quite an emotional sign. It's just a bit of confusing energy. Let's have a look. What do we need to know? Okay, interesting, because we open with the Seven of Cups. This is all about choices and decisions, but it can also be around illusion and sort of not getting caught up in, things which are actually not, things being presented to you which are actually not the truth, or, be it something being promised that is not all it seems, that kind of energy. Okay, let's stop there. Let's have a look. Confusion, the Five of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely an energy of confusion. It can be just overthinking. The Five of Swords can be almost like you've gone to battle, or you're at battle with yourself in your own mind. It can sometimes be sort of conflict or battle around others or a situation. We've got two fives here. We've got Five of Swords followed by Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles can be worries about money or finance, which I suppose, would go without saying at this time of year. But it can also be a feeling of like isolation or rejection or loneliness. This will pass. This too will pass, okay? So it's not here to stay, but it does feel like a little bit of a heavy energy. So there's a lot on your mind. Maybe the two things are interlinked. You've got a lot on your mind because you're anxious about your well-being or your financial state of affairs or something like that. For some of you, this is on the back of a breakup or an ending, because I've got walking away from the King of Swords here. So it may be that you've walked away from someone that was emotionally unavailable, someone that was being a bit cold or a bit distant, to you, even if you weren't fully with this person. It feels like there's an energy of detachment, but it could even be that on the back of this detachment, you're both feeling a bit confused and a bit kind of abandoned. Maybe there hasn't been like a full conversation or a proper ending. Funny enough, as I said the word conversation, my eye took me to the Eight of Wands, which is about communication. And as I said, whilst we're in Mercury retrograde, communication can be really negatively affected. So it could be that, you're taking each other the wrong way, your communication isn't as good as normal, you're not hearing from someone as much as you normally would. But this would suggest incoming communication and a conversation that needs to be had. Your guidance here is to remain strong. It's like a calm inner strength, so it's not kind of shouting or asserting yourself outwardly. It's like calm and inward, just remain calm. This Seven of Wands here as well is about protecting your energy from other people's negativity. It can be like gossip or chatter, and kind of like not letting that in, not letting that influence you too much. We do have the Lovers here, so for some of you this could be a new connection. It could be a reignited connection or passion or chemistry here. But again, it comes with a level of anxiety. I mean, the way I would read this is maybe that there's been some sort of separation or ending to a situation, but you could still be spending time together, shall we say. Read between the lines, because I can't say everything as I would on TikTok. But you know what I'm saying. The Lovers is still happening. And this has been going on a while. There's like a long-term connection with this Six of Cups. So overall, yeah, it's a confusing energy, but it's more confusing about where you stand with somebody, because the situation has kind of blurred the lines. There's a situation here where the lines are blurred. You're not really sure where you stand. They don't really know what's going on. There's not really been a conversation about it. There's not a label on it. So it's just a little bit all over the place. It does actually look, though, like there can be a successful outcome here. We've got the Six of Wands, which is like success, positivity, victory, victorious outcomes. And the Fool, which is like... be it like you're being guided to take a leap of faith, but it can be a leap of faith on new beginnings, but there's something kind of still lingering here. Maybe this is going to linger until we turn into the new year, to be honest. We're going to be out of retrograde by around about January the 1st, but there is a little bit of shadow period. So, but I kind of feel like this might run its course, and by the new year, it's kind of like new year, new start kind of energy, because the Seven of Swords is either somebody's running away from their truth, you know, they're not being honest, or they're not being honest with themselves, or there's an element of like secrecy and dishonesty going on here. For a lot of you, there's a work situation as well that's troubling you about money. Remember when I mentioned here about anxious about finances or money? This is like a work-related situation, but it does look like there's an incoming sense of stability. So, you know, maybe in the new year, your position will become a bit more stable, or there's a new job or something like that. Let's use the Oracle just to clarify. Let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know around this Cancer full moon? I think it's called the cold moon, this one. Let's have a look. Know your worth. What did I say about false or illusions? That was right at the beginning there with the Seven of Cups. There's almost something going on around you that's not real. It's not all as it seems. Someone's putting on a good front. Someone's putting on a good illusion, but it's actually not the truth. We've got blocks and obstacles around something. We've got a lot of fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it could be taken as fire, like anger, like passion, depends how you want to take it. Look, look closely, not everything is as it seems. There's definitely something going on where you're perceiving it a certain way, or you're being presented it in a certain way, but that's not actually the truth, or that's not actually the truth of it. You know, like people on social media, they live their best life, they put all the best photos up, but really you know, that's not how it is. It could be something like that. Know your worth is the message. So I hope this helps, and I will see you soon.